everyone, my name is Carla Bibiano. I am PhD student at PUC-Rio from Brazil. Given the definition of refactoring, we expect that refactoring can improve some internal quality attributes such as scope and cohesion. However, the empirical knowledge about that is limited. Mainly, developers apply composite refactoring. Based on that limitation, I will present our study about how does incomplete composite refactoring affect internal quality attributes. We know that developers often apply refactoring. And refactoring is composed by code transformations that aim to improve code structure. An example of a single refactoring is extract methods. A research study indicates that developers often perform composite refactoring. And composite refactoring, or shortly called composite, consists of two or more interrelated single refactorings. Let's see an example of a composite applied in practice. We have class A and class B. Class A has a method called existing. This method implements free concern represented by free colors. The developer then applied an extract method, creating a method called new1, and after moved this method to class B. And finally, the developer applied other extract method, creating a method called new2. We then have a composite formed by two extract methods and one move method. Previous studies have investigated the effect of composite on PUC code structure or code smells. Previous works recommend certain composites to remove some code smell types. For example, the application of extract methods and move methods to remove a code smell called filtering. However, a research study presented that 54% composites did not remove code smells in practice. They are incomplete composites for code smell removal. A composite is incomplete when this composite has at least one refactoring type to remove a certain type of code smell, but this composite did not remove this code smell. Previous studies suggest that incomplete composite can improve certain internal quality attributes such as scope and cohesion. However, these studies did not present empirical evidence about that. Let's see an example of an incomplete composite. Let's go back to previous example with class A and class B. We observed that the method existing has a code smell called filtering. This code smell indicates that this method is more interested in data of another classes. The recommendation to remove this code smell is to apply a composite formed by extract methods and move method. The developer then applied a composite formed by these refactoring types, but this composite did not remove this code smell because this composite was moved from class A to class B. We then have this composite was incomplete composite to remove this code smell. We observed that this incomplete composite can improve some internal quality attributes such as scope and cohesion, because this incomplete composite can help the separation of concerns between methods. However, the empirical knowledge about incomplete composite is limited. For example, based on that previous example of incomplete composite, developers can have several questions. For example, is this incomplete composite common? This question is about the frequency of the application of this incomplete composite. Other question is about, does this composite improve internal software quality as expected? The answers of this question are not addressed by the existing studies. Based on that limitation, we proposed our study go with two research questions. First research question is about, what are the most common incomplete composites applied in real programs? The answer of this question can help that existing refactoring tools can assist the completion of this composite. Other question is about, how does incomplete composite refactoring affect internal quality attributes? The answer of this question can help understand about how incomplete composite can improve internal software quality. We then performed our study step. First, we analyzed 5 open software projects. These projects have a strong emphasis on refactoring application. Second step, we collected more than 20,000 single refactoring. We used the RefMine tool with 37 refactoring types. After, we detected 353 incomplete composite among the almost 3,000 composite refactoring detected. These composites are incomplete to at least 2 code smell types. These code smell are featuring envy and God class. We selected these code smell types because the recommended refactorings to remove these code smells can involve multiple classes, and these code smell types can be related at least on internal quality attributes. And finally, we analyzed the effect of incomplete composite on 4 internal quality attributes. These internal quality attributes are code complexity, coupling, cohesion, and code size. We analyzed the code metrics related to these attributes from Understand tool. Let's see our results about most common incomplete composites. We have found that incomplete composites are often heterogeneous. This indicates that 82% incomplete composites are formed by multiple refactoring types. We also can observe that incomplete composites are often formed by refactoring types that are not supported by existing refactoring recommended systems. For example, the application of change return type and the change variable type is common in complete composite, but these refactoring types are not supported by existing refactoring recommended system for code smell removal. Other result is about that extract method and renames is the most common type of incomplete composite. This result can explain why these composites are incomplete to remove code smells, because the previous studies recommend the application of extract methods with other refactoring types such as move methods to remove code smells, but developers often did not apply recommended composites in practice. For example, the application of extract methods with move methods to remove a code smell called featuring envy. But we observed that incomplete composites with at least only extract method are often applied without move methods on smelly class. mainly on methods with filtering envies. This result can explain why these composites are incomplete to remove filtering envy, because developers did not apply extract methods with movie methods on methods that have these filtering envies. We expect that the incomplete composite improve internal quality attributes. However, in our results, we observed that incomplete composites tend to not affect the attributes. We analyzed the code metrics related to internal quality attributes. For example, this figure is presenting the results on the metrics Fenin and Faunaut. This code metrics is related to internal quality attribute coupling. We analyze the code changes of these code metrics before and after the application of incomplete composite. We observed that the values of these code metrics before and after the application of incomplete composite are not significant. This indicates that incomplete composite often keep in the internal software quality along other code changes are applied. In me better understanding about the effect of incomplete composite on internal quality attributes, we analyzed the certain types of incomplete composites. For example, the effect of incomplete composite formed by extract methods and move methods only. We observed that these incomplete composites had a positive effect on code metrics related to cohesion and coupling. This is an interesting result because this indicates that the application of move methods is necessary to improve internal quality attributes, even that code smells are not removed. As summary, we suggest that existing recommended system may help developers to identify additional types to complete composites. This implication is based that developers often apply refactoring types in composites that are not supported by existing recommended systems. We also suggest that existing recommended system can also guide developers to maintain the internal structural quality before the code changes. This implication is motivated because incomplete composite often keep internal software quality along other code changes are applied. And finally, we suggest recommended system could be designed to complete composite while also favoring the achievement of developers' goals. That's all. Thanks so much.